Hello everyone, here is Wise Dave and welcome back to Octopath Traveler. If you guys do remember, we finished chapter 2 of Ophelia in the last episode, and now I had said that we're going back to Quake Quest and start chapter 2 of Cyrus. So here we are, Quake Quest. Let's go to the tavern and let's start Cyrus chapter 2. Where is here a tale, and here it is. Hoping to solve the mysteries behind a certain ancient tomb, you head to Quake Quest. Here you seek out Odette, a former colleague who may be able to shed some light on the matter. Let's start. The story so far. Cyrus left the academy behind in search of the lost tome. Far from the reaches of hell, its disappearance was a riddle wrapped in a mystery, a riddle that piqued his scholarly curiosity. Even suffering the indignity of losing his spot was a small price to pay for the opportunity of solving this fascinating puzzle. And so did Cyrus come to Quake Quest to call upon an old colleague who just might have the answers he seeks. So this is Quake Quest. It's hard to believe it's been 10 whole years since Odette left the academy. And her house was... that's right, she left directions in her letter. I should take another look. You have all the makings of a great scholar, Cyrus. But allow me to offer you a word of warning. For all your intellect, you have always been clumsy in matters of the heart. I know that your research is more important to you than anything. But you would do well to give some thought to how you treat the fairer sex. You are more handsome than you give yourself the credit for. If you are not careful, you might find your words and actions misconstrued by those around you. Is she flirting with him? I should have known better than to read that again. The first time I read it, I nearly fell over laughing. Now, it seems almost prophetic. To think I'll be banished from the academy because of a trumped up scandal like that. I can just see Odette laughing at me the moment I mention it.
Now then!
But there's no point hurrying. I have to face her sooner or later, after all. I try to keep myself presentable, this is true. But is my face truly so easy on the eyes? Oh, is me. Oh, is me. Doomed to never realize the full depth of my good looks and charisma. Oh, travel banter?
If you'll forgive me.
Cyrus and Ophelia? Professor, may I ask what that letter was about? It seems most engrossing. Oh, that. It was a message warning me about women. Huh? Oh, I don't mean in a bad way. What it actually said was that I should be careful how I act toward women, lest I give cause for misunderstandings. Well, intelligence such as yours can be very attractive. Please, my dear, a word such as attractive must be kept in reserve for those of great beauty, such as yourself. Hmm? I think maybe that's the kind of things the letter writer was talking about. You think so? But I was merely speaking my mind. Am I not allowed to tell a beautiful woman that she's just that? Well, sometimes you can, but maybe in your case you shouldn't. I am finding this most difficult to understand. Okay, let's find Odette. Wait. This way? No. Ah, up there. So this must be Odette's house.
Anyhow, here we are.
Yes, I'll be right there.
It's been some time, Odette.
Oh, Jesus. That was iconic.
You're still here. I guess I'm not suffering from fatigue-induced hallucinations after all.
It's me, Odette, in the flesh. Good to see you as hale and hearty as ever.
And you're as insufferable as ever, no doubt. What are you waiting for? Come in already.
Don't mind if I do. How did I know that would be your reaction?
We were practically joined at the hip back in the day. Just watching you go about was fun in and of itself. I always had a hunch you'd end up in trouble with the ladies, but to think it would happen with the princess of all people. Somehow, you've managed to exceed even my wildest expectations.
By expelling me, they hope to protect Her Highness's good name. Needless to say, there's no truth in any of this.
Oh, of course. I'm sure it's all as you say. Her Highness and this Therese are just your pupils. They have no romantic interest in you in the slightest. You're something else, Cyrus. But it's a relief to find your powers of observation are as keen as ever.
Uh-huh.
Well, did you come all this way just to entertain me? If so, congratulations on a job well done.
Save your congratulations for another time. I've come in search of a certain tome. Are you perchance familiar with From the Far Reaches of Hell?
A cheery title if I've ever heard one. I can tell you that it's a compendium of ancient rites and rituals. Not that I've read it myself, of course.
I know that much. I was hoping you could tell me more.
Not much more. It touches upon necromancy, I believe.
Necromancy?
Necromancy. That said, as to what extent, I know little.
Is that so?
I was sure that if anyone could enlighten me, it would be you.
Give me a break.
Is that supposed to be flattery? Alright, just give me some time. As soon as I tackle the little pickle I'm dealing with at the moment, I'll do some investigating.
A hole?
A pickle, you say? Consider my interest piqued. I always took you for the type who shoot up and spit out all your problems before pickles they could become. Again, I found your flattery lacking. Anyhow, since you're here, perhaps I can put you to use. As it happens, a number of people have gone missing of late. Under suspicious circumstances, I presume.
Naturally.
Just so. Many quite literally seem to have been spirited away. One soul went to the neighborhood provisioner to buy some foodstuffs and never returned. Another turned the street corner only to vanish entirely, leaving his friends who were strolling with him in disbelief. All told, 10 men and women have gone missing in such a fashion in the past half year.
Most intriguing.
How curious indeed. Don't look so disappointed, you nutjob. So, how about it? Do you have any ideas? It would be imprudent to jump to conclusions without conducting an investigation.
Great.
Great, thanks. I knew I could count on you. I'll look into the tomb while you're away.
As you wish.
A fair trade, I'd say. Though, I dare say that having the opportunity to solve this peculiar puzzle is a reward in itself.
I see.
It figures. Well, happy investigating. First, I should ask Odette where precisely the kidnappings have occurred. Testimony. Come to think of it, the 3 people who went missing were all last seen 3 people. I said 10. Or last seen near the inn. It could well be a coincidence. Let's go. Where's the inn? The inn is down there. Here. Speak to this old man. Let's scrutinize this old man. Testimony. A system of underground canals runs all throughout this town. I don't think anyone has ventured down there in quite some time though. There is a system interested in exclusive sewers, okay. Look at this guy. Scrutinize. Testimony. Seeing it happen both in the dead of night and broad light, someone's walking by the inn, they turned the corner up ahead, and when I followed, they were gone, vanishing into the air.
Now then,
And with that, I do believe I have all the knowledge I need to crack the case. Every victim was in the general vicinity of the inn when they disappeared. We can say with absolute certainty that they did not vanish into thin air or some such nonsense. No,
not exactly.
not that I can be right. Let me reconsider this at all. As such, it stands to reason that they were kidnapped. And that the kidnapper made use of hidden path or passage to evade the public eye. The sewers. The entrance to the sewers would seem to have make for an ideal escape route. Yes, doubtless the culprit stole underground to spirit his victims away.
Thusly,
I do believe I should have a look down there myself. Let's go to the sewers.
aha!
Here we are. From the looks of it, these aqueducts predate the founding of the village itself. There is a good chance many of the villagers are unaware of their existence. This calls for a thorough investigation. But I must be wary. For all I know, the culprit could be lurking in the shadows as I speak. I will proceed with caution. After all, it simply wouldn't do if I became our villain's latest victim. Alright guys, I'll finish the episode in here. I hope you guys had fun. The next episode will let's hear to the travel banter just before I finish.
Interesting.
Between Cyrus and Tyrion. It looks like someone's been coming in and out of these sewers, as we suspected. Muddy footprints on the floor and handprints on the wall. Recent too. The mud is still wet. I see. That is a very useful information. I must say, you have a keen eye to spot such subtle signs. It's just experience. Albeit experience I never thought you would be useful to you, huh? Your experience is the result of careful study and gives you valuable skills, you see? Oh, but we don't have time for discussion now. however interesting. Perhaps I'll share my insights later. Don't worry about it. Your lecture gave me a headache. Too honest? A little, yes. Okay, that was fun, but I'll finish in here. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!